Hey everybody, welcome to the 5 Minute Art Show. I'm Nathaniel Soil. This is the first 5 Minute Art Show that I do where it's just a video of me. I'm going to tell you a little bit about an art project that I worked on a while ago. I call it Lofi Art Girl or Lofi Girl Fan Art, and you're going to see why in just about 2 seconds. And we're going to start our timer for the 5 Minute Art Show. This is going to take exactly 5 minutes. This is a Lo-Fi Girl fan art piece, obviously, that I made a couple of years ago. A couple meaning like pretty sure this was 20. Oh, it says it right in the file name. This was 2020 during the height of the pandemic, when we were everybody was staying at home as much as possible, or at least I was part of that group that was staying as at home as much as possible and just drawing different things, trying to get some interaction, play some games with people online. This is a drawing of reference, obviously, to Lo-Fi Girl. If you don't know Lo-Fi Girl, she's the ever popular or extremely popular online presence of a music radio station online, which is probably not a great descriptor of it. But if you don't know this iconography, maybe this piece is a little more helpful to you to think about it. This is an anime style character in a continuous animated loop. She looks like she's studying, and there's been a million different videos analyzing it. I'm not gonna break this down conceptually. This is just my rendering of Lo-Fi Girl. So this is the first one that I did back in 2020, and I started drawing this and messing with this just because I had noticed like how many people had seen it. Like this is something that I was already familiar with for years, this lo-fi hip hop music channel, and I realized that other people like, oh yeah, this is clearly something that's very recognizable that a lot of people have an association with, and I didn't realize how much of an association people had with it while I was drawing it, but I knew that I did, and I knew that some other people did, and maybe some people might know what it is. I have this as a sticker on my table at comic book conventions. For anyone who doesn't know, I'm a comic book artist, independent comic book artist. I have a day job. I also make and self-publish comics at night or on my off time, however you want to describe it. I also do different art. I participate in public art projects. I do different public art installations, and I participate in art shows. I've had my work in galleries and museums, like I do the whole thing. Or I do my best to try and do the whole thing. I don't do all the things I want to do, but I get to do some really cool stuff. Anyways, I like Lo-Fi Girl. I started making fan art of her in 2020, and this was the first piece, and it was a Halloween style piece. It was around October. It looks like I saved this file or I finished this drawing on October 27, 2020. If I could do different things with this, or if I could do anything different in this piece, I would. There's a couple things that I would do like right off the bat as I'm looking at it on my monitor. This the witch's hat you can't really see against the dark background, so I maybe would have put some purple clouds in the sky so that would stand out apart from that. But that's besides the point. This was a fun drawing that I made. And at the time, I was like, I just want to do some fun drawings that people could use as wallpapers. A lot of people know this character, so I tried messing around with this. I even like tried to play fun games within this. I was like, oh, I'm gonna make a calendar in the background, or in the background. I think that the original art has calendar in it. I don't remember, but like this is based on the original Lo-Fi Girl art, or at least the Lo-Fi Girl art at the time. I think there was a calendar in the background, and I was like, oh, that'd be fun if I put like a witch's ball on the calendar. I'm gonna hide as many skulls in this as I can. So I've counted them before, but I haven't counted them in a while. Just from left to right, there is a skull in the mirror here. There's three different skulls in the smoke here. Here's one, here's two, here's three. This one's like the negative space. Here's another skull facing the right. It's just a profile, eye, nose, and the mouth. That's kind of referencing some old Watchmen artwork on one of the Watchmen comic book covers from the 80s. If you know comics, you probably know Watchmen. That's what that's referencing. Then over here on the far right-hand side, there's a skull with a candle on it, and then this like skeleton crow thing. Anyways, this was the first attempt at some fan art, and then the second attempt, I was like, okay, this was cool and fun, but like the witch thing, like not a lot of people associate with it. This is really the iconography that people associate with Lo-Fi Girl. Um, And this was during a time when I was just like, what if I just put skulls on things? And this is a very recognizable thing. And I put a skull in it. I thought that was fun. Most recently, Halloween 2025, I believe this one was from. I was like, what if I do the flip side of this? What if you see Lo-Fi Girl from outside the window? She's going to be facing the other way. And this is like what I call nega Lo-Fi Girl. Anyways, I like drawing Lo-Fi Girl. Again, I'm an independent comic book artist. I have a Kickstarter campaign coming up for an art project coming up. I'm calling Traveling Skulls. Thank you so much for watching this. I'll see you soon, Internet. Thanks for the time. Look out for the next video. Man, even like as I say that, just look out for the next video. Like smash that subscribe. Oh man. Thanks for watching. See you soon.